6, and most of y'all are already older than that. So anyways, I am a native from Homestead. I was born and raised in Homestead. I went to Homestead Senior High. Ran track, went to college, blah, blah, blah. Have a Mexican mother, black father. Anyway, the reason I'm here is because we're having a big issue. And I used to also teach. A bit of my background, I used to teach mathematics at a high school level. So I've been in the school and I've seen what's going on. And I understand where we're having trouble, disconnection in the school system. So I'm basically here to talk about a huge issue that's going on in the school now, which is bullying and violence, right? You got, well, can anyone agree? Yeah. It's a major issue, right? But no solutions, right? Everybody crying out, everyone's screaming for help, everyone's asking for help. But before we can get help, we gotta learn to help ourselves first. And I had to learn that throughout my whole childhood. I came up just like y'all, and everything that you guys think you're doing right, I used to feel the same way. And you know, I never got further until I realized what the issue is. So the problem is bullying and violence, right? How many of us hate bullies? I hope everybody is like bullies.
Not you. I'm talking about.
Okay, now, somebody tell me what is bullying. Somebody give me the definition. She was very eager in first. Bullying is bullying people. Bullying is trying to fight people. I got you, young man. Huh? Make fun of somebody. Thank you. Yes, young man. Yes, young man. Help him out.
Push somebody?
Huh? Push somebody? Okay. That's a form of violence as well.
Kick somebody? Makes fun of somebody.
Make fun of someone. Parents?
It's harassing.
Harassing? Okay, good. So the dictionary definition of bullying is rough, overbearing fellow, someone who's rough, intimidate, overawe, means that you overwhelm somebody or you ill-treat people, right? Good. So before let's think of any problem as we would think of a problem in the car. Before you can fix a problem, what's the first thing you have to do?
Find out what the problem is.
There you go. You have to know what the problem is. You have to know what the problem is. And the problem we're having is understanding that most of us don't really know the problem or see the problem or understand the problem, so therefore there's no fixing. And the ones that do know, we get overwhelmed, right?
You need to learn about this, because you're a bully. You is a bully, you're one of me.
Those of us who do know about bullying, we're overwhelmed, right? Because we're trying to do everyone else's job. See, the only way you can get rid of something is everybody has to be accountable. So, let me give you a few examples of what a bully would look like. It can be physical, it can be emotional, which is what I heard, physical, emotional, when you talk about somebody hurt their feelings. It can also be positional. For instance, or a hierarchy, if my boss could be bullying me, right, because he's in a better position than me, he's overseeing me, so he can kind of dictate or make, you know, if I, you know, you understand someone who's above you, your parents, or your older cousin. Because they're older than you, they have the knowledge. And it can also be psychological. When you know more than someone, you can kind of use that person and steer them the way you want. Right? Huh? Yes, yes, yes.
There's a lot of bullies in this room right now.
Man, listen.
The bad.
Hey, keep it down.
Hey, y'all cut it
Come on,
down.
let's keep it down, let's keep it down. Go ahead, I'm listening.
And I'm the one getting bullied by them.
Yeah, I understand. So, I'm gonna hit all, trust me. I'm gonna try to tell. Okay, well, we're getting there. We're getting there. Right now, all we're doing is highlighting the issue. Let's see, so we can open our minds up. There's only two ways to fix it, but we'll get there.
Tell me the best one. Are you threatening me?
All right. So, example one of a bullying scenario is the smart student that bullies the other students, right? the one that knows more, and when someone else turns to read, they laugh at them or they talk about them, right? This is a form of bullying. People usually think that the nerds are the ones that get bullied, but sometimes they're also the bullies, right?
Sometimes.
And what does that do?
Bully does.
Yeah, but what does it do when someone's trying to read and someone's picking that? What does it do?
Make them feel bad.
Huh?
Make them feel bad.
Yes, they make them feel bad, but what does that create?
Bully.
Yes, but what I'm looking for is that.
Confidence.
Thank you.
Hey, you can raise your
That
voice.
No, everybody in this building has at one point been bullied or been a bully. And that's what we're going to start learning. Let me keep going. Questions to start but that's just an example. What about the pretty girl that always messes with the girl who may not be as pretty, that she thinks may not be pretty? Or the guy who looks good and picks on someone else's features or what so? No, I'm just giving examples. Not time for questions. I'm giving you guys examples so we can start learning that bullying is not all about physical and it's not all about mental. It's about where you at in your position. Teachers that discriminate against their kids. You know, I've taught in this school and I've seen kids that some kids come and their hygiene may not be up to par, and that's our fault as parents. But as an adult in the position, you should address that situation and not let it keep going and then talking with your other teachers, which seems to happen every single day. Right? But I'm not trying to make anybody feel uncomfortable. I'm going to point fingers at everybody, and I'm pointing them at me too, okay? So don't think that I'm talking about anyone in particular. I'm talking about all of us. What about the students that pick on the teachers? That happens a lot. No, I know. I'm not asking, but I'm telling you, I'm opening up your because you guys may not understand that. But when you get a teacher up here that's nice, and I've seen it, what do?
Take advantage.
Take advantage. Make it harder for them, right? Oh, they need, we're gonna get it, and then y'all do it, and
What
it's
you guys
funny.
do to the teacher?
It's funny, but y'all don't understand what does that do to the teacher.
Upset. And that's why I have a whole bunch of homework.
Not only upset,
Sad.
embarrassed.
They don't come back.
Thank you. You get turned back. So what are y'all doing? Y'all
Talking about
running.
the sons, they don't come back.
Listen, what y'all doing by that? I'm sorry, I didn't mean that, but I'm saying what we're doing when we're hard on those teachers, guys, we running the people that are trying to help us away. That's like if you drowning and the man comes to save you, you pushing him away. That's what you're doing. When you bully the teacher because they're nice, they have the knowledge, but they don't have what y'all have, which is that rough edge. So y'all gotta embrace them how y'all would embrace me. You understand? In my class, my kids gonna play with me. Right? Because I understand my position. I can't let a child run my place, and us parents have to understand that, because as a teacher, I see many parents coming up, well, my child, we're quick to stick up for our children, but we're not doing what's proper at home. Yes, ma'am.
What do you teach?
I used to teach my high school mathematics. I taught geometry, I taught pre-cal stats, I stats, pre-cal. Anyways, so that's the issue we're having. Everybody is bullying everybody, and it's causing an atmosphere where we used to come to school to learn. Now our teachers are tired, stressed out, they don't want to work with us. The parents are giving them an extra hard time. When my son comes home with a note saying the teachers, I won't let my child lie to me.
Amen.
And that's what y'all parents do. You allow your child to tell you that an adult did them wrong. You gotta find out, what does your child do? I know what my child does. One thing he won't do though is disrespect an adult. I know that for a fact. I know that I don't have to be around. I know one thing my child won't do, but I know he does get up. I know he likes to talk, right? So as a parent, I gotta get on him. I can't go, and I'm working, I make my effort with the teacher to communicate. Because when the teacher see that, like, okay, well, at least the parent cares. And as parents, we have to lend ourselves. We have to. We do too much complaining. My child, we quick to raise hell. And y'all know our people. We love to raise some hell, but we don't want to take initiative to take care of the real problem that's going on at home, the disconnection. There's a lot of things that's missing. So this is what stress causes in an atmosphere. You see the teacher? He don't want to teach, he just want to get it over with. You no longer getting education. Now he just ready for y'all to get home. Most teachers babysit is what they do nowadays. All right, have a seat, have a seat, have a seat, have a seat. This ain't show and tell. You can see. But I'm gonna let y'all understand that the atmosphere, we're breaking up the school atmosphere. Each and every one of us, as a parent, or a student, or a teacher, or an administrator, all of us, as a whole, we're starting to divide each other. And that's what another thing that bullying causes. Separation. Now, what are some of the causes of bullying? Now let's understand why we bully. Good. Most of us bully because we've been bullied. So we think if we can get it off, I can get it off me, let me put it on someone else, right? We all done that. How many times have you been in a situation where you know somebody? That's one thing about me in my classroom. I didn't have I worked in 3 or 4 different schools, never had a fight in my classroom. I would not allow a child to bully another child, and the teachers are so overwhelmed that when they see it, like, oh, another problem, I no longer want to, I'm going to try to let them resolve it because they're overwhelmed. Don't think that the teachers don't care, but the teacher got so much on their plate, and the parents are not helping. But it's still that teacher's responsibility, always your responsibility as the adult, as the one with the bigger mind, to intervene with that. I would never allow him to sit there and bully you while I'm teaching. No way. And I won't allow you to bully him either. It's no way. And you never bully me, because I would never allow it. And I would never bully you, because that's not how you get respect. I ain't getting this far from people hating me. You gotta learn to give love and respect. You gotta respect someone if you want it in between. Right? Anger might make us bully someone. Emptiness. Sometimes we're empty. A lot of us are broken, to be honest. And I say us, not black, white, none of that. Look at our community. Just look at our community. What does it reflect? Drugs, murder, all this kind of stuff. This is what we trying to bring our kids up in this kind of environment. And you know what we doing now? Instead of coming together, say, hey, let's help. Everybody, you know what? I'm going to stay away. That ain't my problem. That ain't my business, but it is. Don't tell me it's not your problem what your neighbor does, because if he leaves trash out in front, guess what? Your property. The value goes what? Down. So, in that sense, we always use that, oh, well, it ain't my business. It is our business. Don't tell me it's not your business. If you got kids or if you're in a teaching position, it is your job. And if you're a student, it is your job. If you are the bully, then accept it. Say, you know what, I want to do better. How can I do better? First, let me apologize to that person who I've been bullying. That's the first step. If you mend that one relationship, now their friends become your friends, right? It's simple, but yes sir, I'm listening. Go ahead, you got something to say? You just, all right, I'm sorry. No, it's fine, it's fine.
You just bullying him. Man, you a snitch.
So anger, emptiness, that emptiness or that frustration, you know what that comes from? Parents and kids. We're not showing each other the love we're supposed to. My son is 10, and I still kiss him on the cheek. I love my son.
My son don't let me kiss him.
No, because you allowed that. You allowed that. My son, he can't tell me he can't kiss. You telling me you're not going to know this. You don't got
There's a difference when they're going to be a teenager. In front of friends and all that. Now, he lets me kiss him, but in front of his friends, oh no. In front of girls he likes, oh no.
So that's the thing. Frustration, stress of life. A lot of times we come in here and we got a lot going on in our own personal life. I got a million problems. She got a million problems. She got a million problems. She got a million. Anybody who's an adult know we got a million problems. Y'all got thousands of problems. We got millions of problems, right? So that is another thing. Sexual abuse. A lot of that. So as teachers, as parents, we got to find out what's wrong with this one child. What's wrong with this child? But we can't outcast them and say, well, I don't want to deal with that child today. No, you have to. That's why you take this job. But unfortunately, the teachers carry the hardest role in the school building. And trust me, I've been there. And I try to help other teachers. When I see kids bullying other teachers, when you get sometimes you get a Caucasian teacher, or maybe a Hispanic, or whatever it is, a teacher that doesn't quite have the experience. So when they get up there, they're already nervous. And then y'all start whispering, making them feel uncomfortable. It's a form of bullying. So in that sense, I think the causes in the end, I think it's all bad leadership. You can't lead no one when you ain't right here. You know, there's only two things really that are gonna change bullying and violence. That's the mind and the heart. When you show somebody love, trust me, they're gonna reciprocate it back. For instance, and I give y'all this example because I can go anywhere in the community, and I've been in many states, over 10 different states, in the hardest of hoods, by myself. When I see a man, how you doing? Guess what? Yeah, all right. We gotta learn that. Instead of, oh, why you watching me? Oh, I ain't friendly. That's the mentality that we're taking, and we think it's okay. I know it's funny because it's true, right? It is true. I know, because I used to be that way. Oh, I ain't friendly. Hey, don't talk to me. For what? For what? When we all struggling from the same thing, and guess what? We beef with each other. We gotta shop at the same supermarket. Our kids play football and basketball together. Do you understand what I'm going? Look at our community, but it got to start in here. It can start right in this classroom. Love spreads just like evil. But unfortunately, we're too weak. We're too weak. Those of us who are stronger like myself, ain't nobody going to be with me and they going to be getting bullied. Because that means you don't respect me. Right? And we got to start understanding that when you're stronger than your friend, then you got to take up for that person if they're not wrong. We got to understand right from wrong. We got to learn how to take up for one another. And then guess what? We'll weed the bullies out. And after that, we don't want to kick the bullies out because we're all bullies, right? We want to show them a better way. That's what we want to do. Show them a better way. Show them it's okay to say, hey, how you doing, girl? Oh, I'm good. As parents. But parents, I hate that bitch. Excuse my language, but what I'm saying is true. And everyone in here has heard curse words. You know, so let's not emphasize that. Let's emphasize on the message, which is more important. That let us stop having that attitude towards one another. Oh, he's Hispanic. Oh, he's tall. I don't like his hair because he's nappy. Or his feet ashy. Don't matter. Okay? At some point, all our feet ashy. So from now on, and like I say, it starts here. When they see you do it, guess what? That's the new thing to do. Kids only follow what they see. So if our kids are in bad shape, what does that say?
Parents in bad shape.
All of us in bad shape as parents. We have to learn, we got to get that community back where I'm allowed to tell your child to sit down when your child is out of place without you coming at me. Right? Yeah, what you said, man, nobody don't tell my child to sit down. Well, apparently not, because you're not telling them. Right? We got to learn that, parents. We got to learn, teachers, the same thing. Anybody who sees my son doing wrong, to me, it's your job to tell me or to put him in his place. Yes, ma'am.
That's the problem nowadays, especially with these kids' generation.
But we can't. I know, but we can't keep complaining about the problem.
No, that's what I'm saying.
We gotta change.
It's not like it was back in the days. You do something wrong, you're getting your butt whooped until you get home by everybody.
By everybody on the way home. Correct.
Your teacher, your principal, your mama.
Correct. Okay. So then who can we blame?
Huh?
The parents.
The parents. That's what I'm saying.
It's
I would say that too, because we gotta instill that. We need to find more leadership, but we need to be the leaders too. If we know this, then we gotta start And a lot of times, like I said, it's that attitude, man. I'm already overwhelmed. I ain't trying to get involved in this. But that's where all the separation is coming from. I used to see it too, just because my household in contact, because my son and all my nephews, any kid that's with me respects me. Now I gotta learn how to teach that to the next parent without offending them. You know, it's offensive. It's hard to hear when you're wrong.
We have some
People
parents
hate to
that,
hear, huh?
We have some parents that, you know, they get offended if you approach them because you see
Yeah.
their child.
And I understand it. So we gotta learn a different approach. But like I said, it gotta start with us. A lot of times we're not right and not within ourselves. Yes, sir.
Oh, there's some friends that had their kids.
Huh?
There's some friends
Parents
that had their kids.
that hate them? I would think
Unfortunately, there is. But that's not,
that's not the topic, but probably so. The topic is basically how now are we gonna fix this? We have to give them the knowledge, and we gotta show them the love. The hardest thing to do is love somebody who either disrespected you, someone who doesn't make it easy for you, and you know what I mean by that. The people that don't make it easy to apologize to or to try to build a relationship. But we gotta come to some kind of understanding. And those of us who are stronger than the next person has to learn how to take up for your friend. And how to show someone else that we have more in common than we have different, right? So most of the thing only separates our skin, our height, certain features. But we all eat the same things. We shop at the same stores. We play for the same teams. We cheer for the same team. Our parents went to school together. Whatever. We're all connected. One community. But look at our community. Now it's Naranja versus Florida City. Florida City versus Florida City. Homestead. All that division, all that hate, and we alike, and we all, I ain't gonna let nobody play me. I can't tell. I cannot tell, because if you think your brother is the problem, then you better look somewhere else. She is not your enemy, nobody in here. Because we all struggling, and we all looking for the same type of peace. But if you don't have it in here, if you're missing something, talk to somebody. You know the kid that needs more love? Show that kid some love. Give that child a purpose, and watch how they turn their life around. Give them a purpose. From now on, you come every day, you're the anti-bully. You get to clap everybody's hand. Watch how happy that child comes to school, high-fiving everybody. Give each and one of them a responsibility, because we doing too much as teachers and parents. We want to do it all. Do it for them. They got to do it for themselves. But we got to teach them that through love, knowledge. Make them understand, my brother, me and you not enemies. You said something I ain't like, okay. We got to stop being so sensitive. Oh, he dissed me. What is a diss? He ain't like your shirt, now you want to go kill him? It's funny, but it's nonsense. It's happening. We laugh about it. It's happening every single day in our community. And we're sitting there allowing it to happen. And I used to be part of the problem, so now my job is to fix the problem. If I can go classroom to classroom, if I can plant that seed in your head and somebody else keep watering it every single day, when they tell you, hey, do this, they just watering that seed. They guiding you in the right way. You're not going to change overnight. I don't expect nobody to change overnight. I can't change overnight. But we got that knowledge. Now we start trying to apply it. So when we leave here today, think about the person that either bullying you or that you're bullying. And you find a way to apologize to that person, understand that person, get to know that person, and I guarantee you by the end of the day, that person might be your best friend. You'll find out you and that person have way more in common. Right? Am I correct about this? I need to.
That actually happened to me.
Mm-hmm.
I was in high school,
Mm-hmm.
and me and this girl, we were gonna actually, first time I ever spoke to her, we were gonna fight.
Yeah, there you
Believe it or
go.
not, 2 or 3 days later, we
Oh, I
were
believe
hanging
it.
out. She was my best friend.
Mm-hmm.
After that, we were pregnant, everything at the same time.
There you go.
She
It's
ended
simple,
up-
guys.
She ended up getting, I guess, bullied by her brother, and she ended up killing herself.
See what bullying causes? Young man.
It causes people to do suicide and everything.
It does, because of the pressure. When you feel like nobody likes you, remember, we're human. We thrive off emotion.
Yes.
When we feel love, we feel like we're on top of the world.
When you feel no
And when you don't feel that love, what did your mind? Nobody don't care about you. You don't have nothing to lose.
Exactly.
So we got to show our kids we really love them, and it ain't easy. Don't think that it's easy as, hey, I love you. No, you got to show them. When they got a game, you got to come and spend 10 minutes in the sun, even if you hate the sport. That's how they know you love them. And the county and the district, and let us stop asking for help. I asked somebody for help. Florida City looked like at night just pure death roaming through Florida City. No lights, no nothing. What can we do about lights? Oh, you know street lights? Oh, yeah, apparently you haven't drove through Florida City at night. My grandma lived there. She always lived. I'm always visit her. But it's terrible. The condition we in is terrible, and I'm noticing that. I always knew it. But it took me to have to hit rock bottom to finally realize what my purpose is. My purpose is right here with y'all.
Yes.
With your kids, with the parents,
Yes.
with our community. Every time, from now on, when I go out and I see pretty little girl, her pretty little face, and her handsome young man, when I see him, oh, I know him. Hey, how y'all doing? It's a lot of love. We got to show that every single day. Is a lot easier than, oh, here they go. All that negative energy, we got to learn to put that aside. You know what made me humble myself? My enemies. But not my enemies, God. Don't get me wrong. That's my enemies. I ain't scared of no man. I don't humble myself to no man. But that man up there, if you don't humble yourself, you'll be in a bad situation. In the little closet with a bunch of other men that didn't.
Yes, sir.
So I wore this shirt for a reason. It's funny, but it's real true. Free my dogs. Why? Dogs belong in cages. And even dogs don't belong in cages. I take that back. Not even dogs belong in cages. A cage ain't made for no man. And we working our way in there as hard as possible. Man, I'm gonna sell this dope. I'm gonna sling this iron. Break it in. They love it. Oh, come on in. We gonna build more. Shit, we make a lot of money off you. You kill your brother, he dead. One more person gone. One more to the system. You see that? Right? Girls, young ladies, y'all out there shaking your booties, pulling each other hair out on camera. World star. It's funny, but it ain't, right? It's funny, but in reality, it ain't funny to the one getting their hair pulled out. I can tell you. But seriously, guys, seriously, don't encourage it. And that's what we're doing. We're encouraging that fight. If people started walking away, man, that's wrong with stuff. There won't be so much hits and people trying to get famous on what's wrong. It's easy to do what's wrong. It's easy for me to go rob and make money instead of going out there and working. That's easy. But they got a place for you in the easy spot. They got two places for you.
6 feet under, yeah.
But the other one, well, that's one of them. Huh? Heaven or hell, depending on how we conduct ourselves. But I hope, listen, as I was coming up, there's a lot of people like me that came through and I understood them. I knew what they were trying to tell me, and if it weren't for them, when I went through my situation, I might have not been able to come back. But for the fact that I had that seed planted in me long ago, like I'm planting that seed in y'all about loving yourself, about how beautiful all you young ladies are, how much all y'all have to offer to one another. So love each other. I love to come to school, all the kids they have. You notice, elementary, you go in there, all the kids run around, they love each other. Middle school, not so much. High school, cliques. Teachers got cliques, right? Students got cliques. It's the division, because a child is more pure in heart. but we doing a bad job as adults. And I'm blaming myself too because I can always do more. You can always do more. And when it comes to them kids, you better do anything and everything in your power to steer them in the right direction. Yes. Huh? My dad? Yeah. So he did, but yes. So hopefully I planted a seed, and those of you who already have that seed of goodness planted in you, hopefully I put a little more water on it so it can grow beautifully and not think evil and disaster and hateful and jealousy. Why would I be jealous of my brother because he look good? All I got to do is want to look good too and feel good about me. I love going to a place where everybody looks good. But I also want to feel that love too, right? So I say that with saying, and I'm gonna be open for questions, parents. You know, I know kids gonna have a million questions, all about nothing having to do with violence, all having to do with me. But I'm open to whatever. From now on, when y'all see me, I'm Uncle Walter to all the babies, and when I see the parents, it's nothing but love from me to you, and hopefully from you to me. You understand? So I'm open for questions. Come over here, young man. What's your name? Come on. Hey, parents. Don't stop your kid. This young man is confident. Don't still ain't confident. Let him come up here.
Everybody say hi.
You know what's wrong with our minority kids? Oh, they love talking loud when they're on the corner. But when you get them in front of a classroom,
Can't hear nothing from them.
Sorry, guys, I ain't done. Give me 2 more minutes and I'm out. But we gotta raise our young men to be confident. Get up there, speak. Not to do the wrong thing, but to do the right thing. Don't take that voice from them. When you go out and take your kids out, don't water for them if they can speak. Since my son couldn't talk since he was 3 or 4 and not know what he want, okay, now whatever you want, you let her know that, the waitress. Let's teach our young kids how to have that voice in a positive way. Communication. When a stranger says hi, oh, what's his name? And he's shy, don't say, oh, his name. No, don't answer for him. Yes, sir. Look at your mom. That's your mom?
Oh, no.
That's your mom, baby? Wait, which one he was? That's your brother. You like your brother? Good. He loves his brother. And that's what we should all do. Realize that we all brothers. We all sisters. We should love one another. And confident, and let our young men be confident. Teach them. Let's teach them. When I was in the classroom, one of my biggest things that I used to do, and I used to feel overwhelmed because I couldn't teach enough math. Because I would always have 15 minutes to have to tell my kids something, you know, because I know that they're listening. Even when we say, oh, they don't listen. They hear you. And later on it'll resonate. So just keep watering that seed. Don't get overwhelmed, parents. They hear you. Because you'll hear your child one day out the blue scolding another child, teaching them right thing, and they hear you. Okay? So let us not give up. Let's keep working. And let's work together to make it easier. Kids, y'all got a responsibility too. Y'all have the biggest responsibility. Your only responsibility is let me control my own self. And let me do right about other people. You play soccer? See, this guy here, he does it all, man. Confident. Anyways, I'm open for questioning, open talk, discussion, whatever. Any questions?
I think
You got some
soccer.
questions?
Crystal.
I think soccer.
You play soccer? Soccer?
Soccer.
Question?
Yes.
Yes.
I play soccer.
I think basketball and soccer.
Oh, that's from the dog pound. Yes. You play soccer. Do y'all have a soccer team?
Yeah.
Yes or no? I heard 2 answers. Girls won. Yes, sir. You play soccer and basketball. What does this represent? Respect. Respect. Give respect. respect, you expect respect.
These kids that they probably lost them.
I'm all done, but it was, I appreciate y'all's time.
Yeah, go back.
I'm about to close it.